Welcome to WNBA. Hope you guys brought your seatbelts. These teams fly up and down the floor.
I'm strapped in. I locked in. I'm ready to go. This is a matchup I've been looking forward to. I love these fast-paced ones.
Yeah, me too. But the big question is, who can slow the other one down? I also think dictating the pace is going to be key right here.
Here's Las Vegas. To the paint. Here's Wilson. Good. First shot, first basket.
Few players better than Wilson inside. Has a rare combo of touch and length, plus the desire to beat you.
Nelson Odota with the bucket.
Yeah, anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job.
Wilson, guarded by Charles. Jackie Young on the wing. Pass to Wilson. Ball clean. 6 to shoot. Parker Tyus gets it to fall from the right block. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Outside Charles. Charles the screen. The three is up. Ball clean with the rebound. Lloyd from long range. Rebounded by the Sun. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. There's the three. Still looking for a first make after that miss. 0 for 2. After 11 seasons and 5 All-Star selections, Alyssa Thomas was traded by the Sun.
Yeah, Thomas led Connecticut to 2 finals and was top 5 in MVP voting the last 3 years. She's really known for her grit and her great team-first mindset. I think Thomas is leaving a big void to fill.
Pass to Morrow. Nelson Odota. To the right side. Just 5 on the clock. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Makes the most of her size and strength inside. Charles knows how to get herself to the line.
2 shots.
And she makes both free throws. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. Ball clean. Yep, that goes.
She's threading the bounce pass in there so smoothly.
Connecticut trailing. Here's the floater. Ball clean with the rebound. Now the Aces with it. Wilson with the bucket.
You just knew she was going to win that race.
Boy, gotta love that early offense. Super job on the break.
Pass to Charles. Shoots over Wilson. And again, Connecticut no good. Now Parker Tyus. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The story here in the early stages is how well they've been shooting the ball.
An outstanding percentage. Look, this is how you want to start a ball game, am I right?
Yeah, it just sets a tone.
Here's Nelson Odota. Charles. She's guarded by Wilson. Fader on the way. Count that one.
Doesn't mind the mid-range shot. Charles plays smart and will take what the defense gives her.
Wing shot on the way. Again, Las Vegas.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it did not work. Not if it results in that shot.
Pass to Morrow. Shot clock at 6. Rivers. That's a no-go. And she's still looking for her first bucket after 2 shots. Here's ball clean. The shot's good on the assist by Jewel Lloyd.
And that'll raise their field goal percentage even more. They're enjoying a big edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. They've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has just been great.
Such a high IQ on this team.
Rebound by Parker Tyus.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
Clearly, they had a pretty good grasp for the game plan coming into this one.
I know it's early, Tim, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something changes quickly.
Absolutely.
And the shot goes down.
She's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting that ball to the rim.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Aces on top, leading by... Teams changing it up here. The Aces with the lead. Pass to Wilson. Inside. Here's ball queen. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of the last 10 points have been assisted on.
Some great passing. They keep on finding the open teammate. Good ball movement.
Outside Charles. Now here's Edwards. Left side Charles. Pass to Mabry. Charles the screen. For three. The shot will not fall. And here's Asia Wilson outside. He can't hit that time. And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Outside Mabry. Down low. Wilson with the steal. Here's Young. That's good. And so Asia Wilson with the assist.
And 10 of their last 12 points now have come off an assist.
They're just moving the ball well, getting everybody involved.
Now here's Charles. To the inside. And she recovers it. And again, no good by Connecticut.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass.
It certainly wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap. Wow. I mean, come on. That's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
Pass to Young. And that's going to be over and back. Wasn't watching for the line that time. It's time to take a glance at that awesome block.
Determined to protect the lead with all the effort they've got. Superb anticipation on the block.
Outside Mabry. Shot to stop the run. And again, no good by Connecticut. And here are the Aces now. Outside Young. Puts up a three. Cans it from downtown.
Chalk up a few more points for them. This has been a one-sided game in just every area.
Absolutely. Their defense, their offense, it's all been outstanding.
It's just been a tremendous performance, Brian.
And the Sun call time here. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Charles. Lloyd grabs the board.
This offense, it just seems completely deflated.
While at the other end, it's one bucket after another. This run is really getting out of hand.
Making it ugly.
Now here's Gray. A 17-point lead, and it's their biggest. Down to 5 on the shot clock, and there it is.
She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
To the middle. Here's Charles. The 9-footer is on the mark.
Love the movement from Charles. Creates some good spacing off the pick and sinks it.
Gray right side. The 3 ball. And the Aces another 3.
She is just tearing it up this quarter, and I don't think this lead is going to go anywhere while she's this hot from the field.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Charles in the post. Arcatius is there. The layup off target. Lloyd. Here's Wilson. Off with the layup. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Aces ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final two quarters. We're seeing a great performance by Ball Queen.
How about her scoring in the first half? She looked like a very different player today, an elite player.
Yeah, and she's been a pleasant surprise for them, that's for sure. She really hit on something that worked in those first two quarters.
Pass to Young. Jacks up a three. Good on the triple.
Well, usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
And here's Morrow. Now here's Charles. She's guarded by Wilson.
The tenacity from Charles on this play. Absorbs a foul, but still manages to release the shot.
And the first one falls for her.
Tina Charles. 2 shots.
That one falls, so she hits both of them. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part, it gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Great ball movement indeed. That's an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. You know, you simply cannot say enough about her individual performance so far, even if the all-around team effort has been lacking.
Wilson with the bucket.
A three-pointer is certainly not a huge part of Wilson's game, but if you give Asia a look, she can knock down those trays.
Outside Charles. Pass to Morrow. Rivers, covered by Lloyd. Wilson pulls it down.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
Out to the left wing. Tina Charles for three. Las Vegas grabs the miss. Wilson in the post. An easy 2 points on the layup.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Back to Charles. Rivers. And again, Connecticut no good.
She has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game. Well, you know, offensively, Brian, they've been really special.
Yeah, you nailed it, Tim. No matter what the defense has thrown at them, they've just kept piling up the points.
And more points.
Yeah, she's not necessarily a strong interior presence, but she's got to finish those chances if she has them.
Lloyd, no good. And so here's Connecticut. Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Rivers, covered by Lloyd. Count that one.
Just the way they wanted, within touching distance of the rim.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
They're not rotating quickly enough on defense down low.
They've got to provide more resistance inside.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And out of bounds, the Aces will take it. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Las Vegas Aces. On Wednesday, they'll host the New York Liberties. Then on Friday, they'll start out on the road in Phoenix against the Mercury.
And you know, for that matchup with the Wings, well, it's one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with a win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they didn't come out on top.
Me too, guys. But hey, this is why we watch the games, right? Anything can happen.
And the shot is good.
A nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play, great bucket in transition.
That's how to play aggressive, attacking basketball.
And that's matching your defense with your offense. They're doing a terrific job of getting the ball inside, attacking the paint. That's an area, and it's a key area on the court that they've controlled.
Yeah, once they identified what an edge they had inside, they just continued to attack.
And that one drops for her. Man, they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
Ball queen. Yes, once again for her on an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Hey, look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint, and they keep scoring points.
And you know, Brian, there's not really a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting in the paint like they have been on this run.
And she gets it to go.
Really, that's her strong suit, the ability to find a way through the D and finish at the rim.
And they pick up 2.
She's made the most of her chances, hasn't she? She needs to keep on working to get these good looks.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Aces on top, running away with this one. And we're and we welcome you back as we get going into the fourth quarter. Will make substitutions. Last year, the WNBA felt the Caitlin Clark effect. I think we all did. But how would you two describe it?
Incredible. I mean, games involving Clark selling out NBA arenas easily. Games being moved to accommodate more fans. And there was just constant talk all around about the W.
Yeah, so exciting to be a part of this league. Clark brought in many new fans and re-energized the current fans. Just like she did in college, Caitlin is making a huge impact on basketball.
Up top, Hartley, defended by Ball Queen. Here's Charles. Good, and the assist goes to Bria Hartley.
Strong finish from Tina Charles, taking the hit well and powering through it.
Here's Ball Queen. It drops. That's her 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11. Pass to Mabry. Back to Hartley. Launches it. The three-pointer is on target.
A strong distance shooter like Hartley will not waste that shot. She makes it look almost effortless.
Now here's Ball Queen. She's guarded by Hartley. And the basket by Ball Queen.
She's their go-to scorer, and when she shoots the ball like she has today, that is what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Pass to Allen. Hartley. Here's Mabry for 3. Gustafson with the rebound. For those joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Bucket is good.
They've been very sound offensively in the second half.
And there's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
And you kind of wonder what was one team talking about in the locker room and what was the other. Really nice rebounding display. All game, getting it done.
Yeah, they've totally dominated on the glass. Just a huge advantage for them in that category.
Ball Queen with the miss. Here's Allen. Here's Hartley. That falls. Nice feed that time from Lindsay Allen.
Getting fancy with it. You see Bria Hartley demonstrating some of her crazy dribble skills.
Now here's Ball Queen. Not a lot of room. Pass to Gustafson. Ball queen. Stolen by Tina Charles. One-on-one fast break. Now Allen. Hartley outside. Now Mabry. Lets the three fly. Ball queen with the rebound. Over to the wing. Pass to Bell. Now ball queen. Inside. Gustafson gets the bucket.
Getting the ball to Gustafson down low. That's a winning possession.
Now here's Allen. Mabry buries it from three-point range.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
To the paint. Here's ball queen. Makes it off the glass.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Here's Hartley. Misses the three. Ball queen with the ball. 14 feet out. Misses off the left iron. So it's the Aces winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
This game really a defining game for what they can do when they're playing at their best. Being here at home help.
Like me, my gets around, leave the country, come back and hit the town. I'm in Miami.